Welcome to the channel, everybody. Getting back into Golbat build, part 3. Part 3. And we're going to jump right in. Here we go. Tonight I do want to talk about something near and dear to me, and it might be controversial to some, but I feel like it needs to be said. We need to bring back gatekeeping and bullying as pertains to our hobbies. We have allowed too many of our hobbies to be co-opted by bad actors, and it has ruined a lot for a lot of people. And again, I know it's controversial to say, oh, we need gatekeeping. Oh, you're gatekeeping. Yeah, well, I just want to be able to enjoy my hobby and not have to deal with scalpers and people lying about their online store credentials and things of that nature. Because what has happened in the Pokemon community is that we have allowed, or rather, again, bad actors, not all, some people have been able to get their hands on distribution rights for TCG. And I'm not just talking about Pokemon, I'm talking about trading card games in general, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece now, even Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I mean, just and again, they're going unchecked, and I just believe that it's time that the Pokemon company just starts rejecting a lot of these things, because all they need to do is prove that they've been able to sell a certain amount of product within a certain amount of time, and then they can get distribution rights because they can say, see, I can move your product for you. And what ends up happening is they then take that product and start to upcharge for it, severely upcharge for it. And so, and then the thing we need to do to gatekeep this is to say that we're not going to pay those upcharges. We're not going to do that. And unfortunately, there's people, and one guy said it best, there's too many people with FOMO, with too much money, and so they're willing to pay those high prices to be the one to get the privilege of heck. Oh, I missed a piece here. That's all. And yeah. So again, like I said, and then when we see people that are paying these prices, now if you're at a card show or you go to a card shop or things like that, it's again, bring back bullying, make these people feel absolutely ashamed of what they're doing, and eventually they'll stop. Eventually they will go away, but they're not going to go away if we don't do anything about them. And so let's do something about them. I think it's time to, I don't know, petition I mean, even if it comes to a point where we got to petition lawmakers, I know that sounds extreme, but it won't be the first time that lawmakers have gotten involved in something like this. I mean, we saw it with Overwatch and the loot boxes, and what it was replaced with was, in my opinion, somehow worse with battle passes. I hate battle passes. But that's a completely different topic. But I don't see why we can't go to, or we'll sign a petition for just the Pokemon company in general to stop distributing to these people. Take away their distribution rights. That's why there's not a lot of stuff popping up at Walmart's, Targets, Best Buy, games, and then you got GameStop. GameStop is doing it too now, and so it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Anyway, that's just kind of something I wanted to get off my chest because it's just so frustrating to watch. And again, is it directly affecting me? It absolutely is. Would I benefit from them changing these policies and people not going to this, waiting at stores and waiting for restocks and then buying up all the product? Would I benefit from that? 100%. I would 100% benefit from that. But so would everybody else. We would all benefit from that, because the other thing that would happen, the other byproduct of that, is that people wouldn't have their shops being broken into anymore. If we just stopped letting these guys, if we stopped letting the wrong people dictate how much our cards are worth, and we went to the Pokemon company and said, we're not doing this anymore, then, card shops wouldn't have, might not feel the need to lock up their Pokemon cards in a safe before they go home every night, or have to worry that someone's going to break into the shop and steal all their Pokemon cards at night. And it's happening more and more. And what's even worse is hearing a story today about two guys that got into an altercation at a restock for a Pokemon Center vending machine, and one of the guys pulled out a gun and shot the other guy. What are we doing? What the heck is going on over Pokemon cards? You guys getting shot over Pokemon cards, and that's just not okay. When is enough enough? And also, just because the guy cut in line, allegedly, that's what happened. Now, is that really what happened? I don't know. But that's what the news story said. That's what it was allegedly over. Oh my God, I don't want to break this. God dang, that's tight. Holy crap. Lord. Sit here and struggle with this dang thing, aren't I? Yeah, anyway, let's just start making these people regret doing this. I think that's all we can do at this point. I think that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.